Sawadee-ka, I'm back and welcome to Thailand News Update. In today's news, discovery of a new Omicron coronavirus mutation by Hong Kong authorities, Thai tourism minister aiming for more Middle Eastern tourists by the end of 2022, and a steak with green fur around in Thailand. All that and more coming up. Health authorities in Hong Kong have reported the discovery of a new mutation of the Omicron coronavirus variant. The discovery has been made in Hong Kong, which has been going through a horrendous time with COVID-19, recording record injections and deaths and an overwhelming of the country's health system. In fact, Hong Kong has recorded the world's highest SARS-CoV-2 death rate. Now, the deputy chairman of a Thai Senate Committee on Public Health has posted that Omicron has mutated into 3 subvariants, BA1, BA2, and BA3, based on the latest data out of Hong Kong. He claims in his post that the number of infections and deaths in Hong Kong coincides with the emergence of the BA2.2 subvariant. The data shows that there are currently about 5,000 infections and 30 deaths per million people in Hong Kong each week. That figure is much higher than Thailand's average 315 cases and 0.85 deaths per million per week. He also noted that the new variant BA2.2 has not yet been detected in Thailand. We should also report that the Global Initiative on Sharing Avian Influenza Data, the world's leading database on genomic influenza, is yet to officially confirm the BA2.2 as an official new variant of Omicron, or even it is the exact cause of high death toll in Hong Kong. The organization says that the new BA2.2 is only being referred to among Hong Kong scientists at this stage, but they are urgently gathering data to decide if it is officially a new variant of concern. We'll have more information about this at thetiger.com. In the wake of both the Chinese and Russian tourist taps being turned off, Thai tourism officials are planning to travel to Saudi Arabia for one of their travel roadshows with a goal of attracting 200,000 to 500,000 Middle Eastern tourists to Thailand this year. The Thai Tourism Ministry and Tourism Authority frequently run travel shows around the world as part of an ongoing marketing program to push amazing Thailand to wider audience. Last month, a Thai government spokesperson said the tourism minister had aimed for 1 million Middle Eastern tourists by the end of 2022. Now, Thailand's tourism and sports minister says he plans to promote medical checkups in Thailand to Saudi officials during his trip there. Another Middle Eastern country the minister hopes to tap into for tourism is the United Arab Emirates. He claimed tourists from the Middle East spend on average almost 90,000 per person during their trips to Thailand. European tourists, on the other hand, spend about 70,000 baht per person on Thailand trips, according to the minister. Thailand and Saudi Arabia restarted direct flights with each other in February after decades of hostile relations. Now the TAT plans a new marketing campaign for this year called Visit Thailand Year 2022, Amazing New Chapters. The campaign will promote 3 main types of tourism in Thailand: medical tourism, beaches, and shopping.
You love the Thaiger. Now subscribe to our new YouTube lifestyle channel, Bounce.
Thailand's food, travel, challenges, and just about anything that isn't news. Only on Bounce. Link in the description below.
The mother of deceased actress Tangmo is demanding a second autopsy on her daughter's body by the Justice Ministry's Central Institute of Forensic Science. The mother, Panida Sirayut Yotin, went with a lawyer to the 1st Region Provincial Police Bureau in Bangkok on Saturday to make her demand. Panida's lawyers say Panida is suspicious about wounds on Tangmo's body, while a forensic doctor who examined Tangmo's body denied signs that Tangmo was hit in the head, either intentionally or on an object when she fell. A rescue volunteer claims he saw Tangmo's right eye was swollen and bruised and her teeth were broken. The latest forensic doctor, on the other hand, claims Tangmo had no broken teeth, head injuries, or any signs of trauma from a hard object. Like Panida, Tangmo's fans over the weekend claimed the investigation into her death is not transparent. 7 people also protested in front of the Nonthaburi police station, holding posters of Tangmo and messages calling for justice. The United States has not yet confirmed if it will approve the Royal Thai Air Force's plan to purchase 4 F-35 fighter jets. The RTAF has already been in discussions with U.S. Pacific Air Forces. The two sides discuss regional security, a free and open Indo-Pacific region, and joint efforts to modernize Thailand's Air Force. The Thai cabinet approved the plan to purchase the 4 U.S. fighter jets starting in the 2022 to 2023 fiscal year at a cost of 13.8 billion baht. The Thai government will now formally place the order with the U.S. government. A new solar farm in Thailand's northeast that floats on water is one of 15 that Thai authorities plan to build by 2037. The project aims to reduce CO2 emissions by 47,000 tons a year. Officials also hope that the first farm in Ubon Ratchathani will attract interested tourists. They're calling it the world's largest floating hydro-solar farm. The newly installed solar panels cover 720,000 square meters of water surface and use a hybrid system that converts sunlight into electricity by day and generates hydropower at night. The project includes a nature walkway shaped like a sun ray. Electricity authorities claim the farm will not impact agriculture, fishing, or other community activities and is an important step for Thailand's future energy sustainability. Thailand currently still relies heavily on fossil fuel, and the country's Energy Policy and Planning Office said in October 2021, 55% of power still came from natural gas. It said 11% came from renewables and hydropower, and the Ubon Ratchathani farm took almost 2 years to build, partly because of COVID-19 and workers getting sick. It began generating power last November and cost $35 million. A local of Sakon Nakhon province in northeast Thailand has discovered a rare species of snake just near its home last month. A snake with green fur. Lots of green fur. Now, the local man, Thu, is now awaiting for authorities to identify the strange but furry reptile. Other locals reportedly told the media they believe the snake might be a puff-faced water snake. They say that if it is one, then the fur growing on it is probably moss that started to grow on its body when it waited to catch a prey in shallow and rocky crevices. Puff-faced water snakes are mostly dark brown or black and found primarily in Middle Asian countries. Thu is currently keeping the snake he found at his house while he waits for authorities to identify it. He found it in a dirty swamp. Thu's niece told Yahoo News she thought the snake could be a good opportunity to educate people. The CCSA has reported 22,130 new cases of COVID-19 with 69 new deaths. According to the latest reports, there are currently 225,889 in care and 23,508 released from care within the past 24 hours. And that wraps up the morning news for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the latest news around Thailand and the region. Also, click on the boxes right here to watch other interesting shows that we have lined up for you. I'm Nadi from the Thaiger. Sawadee ka.